Well, hello to everybody here. It's Teresa Sanderson. Super excited to connect with you today. Today, we're talking about how to start a nursing continuing education business and work from home. Oh my gosh. So if you're excited to learn about this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, send me a heart, something like that, and just let me know because I love to engage with you and I love to know that you're around. So this is really an important topic for me to share with you today because this year something really phenomenal happened with my home business. And, for those of you who don't know me, I am a nursing continuing education consultant and I help nurse entrepreneurs and nurses in general add continuing education credit to their courses so they can turn what they already know into income. I mean, let's face it, as nurses, we have garnered a wealth of knowledge and information far beyond nursing school, right? Wouldn't you say so? I mean, from that first clinical experience when you step out on your own and you work in the hospital or long-term care or any other facility or clinic setting, you begin developing and identifying your own best practices as a nurse. Okay. Now, does that mean we disregard, Joint Commission standards, anybody's standards? No, it doesn't. But it means that as individual human beings, we put our own personal touch on how we deliver care. Does that make sense? On how we deliver care, how we educate, and our manner of doing things. And like most things that are kind of trial and error, we develop over time things that we find work pretty well, probably 95% of the time. And so we kind of hone those techniques and we build a library, a personal mental library of those things, which, if you think about it, how much more effective would other nurses be, or would a brand new nurse be, if they knew your best kept secrets, right? If they knew your personal method of communicating with a difficult patient or family, or how to give that pediatric patient the treatments that they need, or how to gain buy-in from the parents of those pediatric patients. Do you see what I'm saying? So over time, we develop through years in the workforce, through the time we spend there, we develop our own unique practices and our own unique spin on nursing. And so this plays into what we're talking about today, which is how to start a nursing continuing education business from home and be able to work from home. So the thing that happened for my business this year, as I said, something monumental happened, and that is that we crossed over into six figures this year. So hoo-ha, if you would like to be able to make six figures from home, go ahead and send up a heart, give me a thumbs up, because I don't know about you, but that's meaningful income. That means the highest income I earned as a nurse in my 30 plus year career, I've now surpassed that and then some with what I'm doing in my home business with nursing continuing education. And you know what? I'm doing something that I love every single day. And the beauty of that, for those of you who know me a little bit, you know that I also get on the road in our RV and I can work my business from anywhere. So if I'm traveling 8 hours away to tend to my aging parents, I can do that. We're equipped with an RV now. It's kind of a mobile office, but it's also just fun. I mean, for crying out loud, being in an RV is fun. So why start a nursing CE business? Let's start there. Well, first of all, flexibility, right? Flexibility. Anytime that you're working for yourself, you're going to be in control of what? Your schedule. All of a sudden, nobody else dictates your schedule for you. So this is really important. You can pick and choose the projects that you're willing and able to work on. You can also pick and choose who you are not willing to work with. Okay. So let's face it. As a nursing CE consultant, I recognize that I am not for everybody. Are you with me? I don't expect that I can serve and satisfy 100% of people who may need what I have. Why is that? Sometimes we just don't resonate, right? Sometimes we just won't click, but that's okay. That's okay. So I can pick and choose who I want to work with and who resonates with me, and I can leave other people behind or to find someone else who can serve them better than I could. Do you see what I mean? So not really leaving them behind, but encouraging them on to find someone who's going to fit their need better than I ever could. Okay. So passive income. I love teaching live courses. You probably know, you see me on video all the time. So I love teaching live, but I also love the power of courses that have been developed, created, recorded, and are available for people on demand. Do you know what that does for me? It does a couple things. Number one, it generates what's called passive income, meaning I put the effort into developing the course, the outline, the videos, the content, all of that first. And then I continue to reap income from that course over time. But at the same time, no more of my personal time is committed to that course. Do you see the beauty in that? So all of a sudden, while I'm over here having fun with my family, I'm also teaching somebody how to fill out their nursing CE application, or how to write a CE course, or how to be a better leader, or how to use personality science to manage difficult patients and families. So all these things, right? All of a sudden, I can be in more than one place at once. Okay. And that is a beautiful thing. And that's what opens the door to passive income. And that leads to just more what? Flexibility. Because if I'm not tied to a home or an office or anything like that, and my business has been set up in such a way that I have courses and things that I offer, whether I am in the office or not, then I just have more flexibility to live the kind of life that I want to live. With any business, here's a key nugget. With any business, it's important to begin with the end in mind. What kind of life do you want to be leading? Okay. A lot of us tend to start businesses and we end up creating what? Another job that we hate to do. Don't get caught up in that. Begin with the end in mind. Start with the lifestyle you want first, and then reverse engineer that to identify what kind of products and services do you need to be able to offer to generate the income that you want and allow you to work from anywhere. See what I'm saying? So that's really important. Now, the other reasons why to start a nursing continuing education business is because you can use the knowledge you already have to turn it into income. You don't need any more formal education or training. You don't need anything like that. You just need to be able to come to the table and begin sharing in a meaningful way things that you've learned how to do. And I have a lot of nurses that I work with in this space. So, for instance, one nurse who really grew her business in the functional medicine space, she now has a school of her own where she teaches other nurses how to start businesses in the field of functional nursing, right? I help other nurses become continuing education providers so that we can have more high quality continuing education for nurses, and also market our businesses in a way that is very innovative and very meaningful. Okay. So take what you already know and turn it into income. Trust me, somebody out there is waiting for your answer. They're waiting for you to show up. And my biggest question for you today is, how long will you make them wait? Okay. How long will you make your people wait? Now, the next thing that's important to think about in getting started with a nursing continuing education business is, excuse me, Teresa, if everybody becomes a CE provider, won't the market get saturated? Okay. And I want to quash that right away, because I'm going to encourage you to identify your unique niche in nursing. Okay. What is your passion? Because this is all about taking your passion in nursing and turning it into course content that you can teach to other people with your passion, so that they are then on fire to do what you are able to train them how to do. So when you can teach with passion, this makes nursing continuing education jump off of the page, right? We've all been a part of those CE programs where it's just a bunch of la, 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 and it's boring and there's no passion in it. And it's really almost meaningless because we don't get anything out of it, but it checks all the boxes that we've completed it, right? I'm talking about creating nursing continuing education courses around your particular passion in nursing. Okay. What is it you love to do? Are you, I don't know, are you a pro in the labor and delivery space? Do you have a way of, really working with those moms and families as they're in labor and delivery to really make that the most positive experience? Are you the one who manages typically all the crisis or emergent situations in that L&D department? And what wisdom do you have to impart with new nurses who might want to go there? One of my areas of expertise is hospice. I've owned a hospice in the past, been certified as a hospice and palliative care nurse, and I have a lot of wisdom and a lot of tips, tricks, tools, and strategies that I can impart to hospice nurses, right? I have worked in that. I'm passionate about it. I believe in it. Who better to share it than somebody like you or somebody like me? See what I mean? So identify your niche. When you identify your niche, know this: nobody can teach what you have to teach in the unique way that you can teach it. Okay. Again, this goes back to your own unique personal experience in nursing, your own personal best practices, backed by evidence, right? We want to definitely back our nursing continuing education with some science to support what we do. But this gives you that unique space. So the market will never be saturated because there's only one you. There's only one nurse exactly like you. All right. So let's see. This was just an introductory video to how to get started with a nursing CE business and work from home. I hope you found it valuable, and I hope it's given you some insight in how you can take what you already know and turn it into income. I want to invite you today to learn more about the Create a Nursing CE course workshop. It's coming up later this month. Click the link below this video. You can check it out. You're going to be able to write your very first nursing continuing education course in just 5 days with my proven system and support, 5 contact hours for nurses who participate. And I would love to see you there. So if you want to learn more, check it out. If it's not for you, no big deal. But thank you for tuning in today. And I hope you have an awesome, amazing week. Bye.